We hope you prepared for more fight nights.
Welcome back. It is time, Crip.
Yep.
What deck are they going to use?
Oh, damn. You're putting me on the spot?
I am.
We can't fake it that I was right at the end?
No.
You're doing this because I couldn't decide. Alright. Well, I think I'd give the 1% higher edge to Paladin. I'm hoping that they see it.
Okay, so you're going with Paladin?
I'm locking in my answer.
Locking your answer? Well, I'm going to lock in Shaman.
Oh, man.
Go ahead, get in this game and see which deck they're going to use.
Alright, so apparently not as good at this
No, actually,
thing as I thought I would.
your percentage just dropped way off.
Is there a chance that I can just blame the team for picking the wrong deck?
Well, if they lose, yeah.
Okay.
So let's see. Using a Shaman deck. Wonder which Shaman it is. We see a Chillin' Yeti, so we have seen that already today in a Shaman
this looks
deck.
really standard right now.
Yeah, it truly does. Thinking about keeping that Yeti. I think it's fine to keep.
Against the Druid, why not?
Yeah. And, well...
Apparently not.
Funny,
the Yeti was not
difficulties.
good to pick. Yep. They're going, no.
I would keep it. Yeti is a good card. Actually, I would keep, for reals, I would keep the Hex. I like keeping Hex against Druid. Because they do like Innervate Yeti, you're not going to deal with it.
I mean, they just lost to a bunch of small creatures and big game hunters. You really think Hex is worth keeping? You're going to Hex a big game hunter?
Well, the big game hunter isn't even going to come out, really, so... Yeah, I would keep the Hex.
The light protects me.
Alright.
Yeah, the Squire play. Yeah, I don't like it that much.
Shields up!
Well, I mean, may as well have it on the board, I guess. Not really going to get a whole lot done out of it. Probably going to coin that Unbound at this point.
Yep.
I fight.
So what do you say, Crip? 50-50?
I think the Shaman's already not in a great spot.
Really? Why is that?
Well, they're not going to have board control. And that's kind of a big deal.
Yeah, but you know what? He's still dropping a minion every turn. And if you look at his mana curve, it's pretty sick. Play something every single turn here.
That's a pretty good draw, but
Yeah.
can you complement that enough with just the totem? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think it's okay.
That's a decent totem to get, I suppose.
Well, I mean, against the swipe it's not, but...
Maybe I'm sure against it.
Okay, so... Will he clear the board? Will he... Oh, there's that big game hunter. That's not going to be very useful here.
I mean, we don't know how much influence Force and Head on this deck. It may become useful.
That's true, actually. Yeah. That is true. It very well could. Forsen had his way about things. So here at 4 mana, I mean, that's a pretty obvious Chillin' Yeti. And of course, he has a 5 and a 6 drop, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah, I don't consider the Azure that good normally. It's mostly just a filler 5. But,
there's not a lot of good 5 drops in the game, actually.
I've been advocating for Kodo a bit. I think almost every deck we've seen in the tournament so far has had cards that get hit by it.
And he's a 3/5, right?
Yeah.
I got this.
Yeah. No, you were telling me about that earlier on, and I can't completely disagree. Alright, so... Still maintaining that board control as any good druid should. Of course, we are going to see this Twilight Drake come out.
I think here you take out the Keeper.
Yeah.
You still fight for board control. That's how you're going to win.
Yeah. Well, with that just down to 3 health, something could happen to it.
Yeah.
That's a really nice swipe, actually.
I thought I thought I'd trade the Harvest still in there.
Really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't in this case, I don't think, because of cards like Lightning Storm, where it just kind of clears your board. I think that this Golem is pretty good, especially since an Earth Shock's already gone.
The Fire Elemental does this job there.
Probably end up getting hexed. Could see a Lightning Bolt though.
Or a swipe.
Or, wait, why am I so crazy? I'm like looking at Shaman's hand, I'm like, well, he can use these cards against it.
Oh, that's a nice card.
For the wild.
Savage Roar, Force of Nature combo in hand right now. He just needs to deal 5 more points of damage, and that's gonna be it.
Well, he's got to dodge a taunt when that happens, and look at that.
Wow. Perfectly done.
I think here you...
Mana Tide?
Mana Tide Argus.
Yeah, I really like that. 2 reasonably sized taunts. You can even get rid of this 4/4 of your opponents.
I think you have to.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Swipe is, yeah, it just gets way too gross.
Oh, no. If you do that, you're in big game range.
Oh my god, you're right.
And what just happened the game before?
2 big game hunters.
And their timing? Impeccable.
Yeah, well, you know what? These 2 have been waiting in the hand basically all game long, so they are going to come flying out of the hand if he does that.
I think the double lightning Mana Tide is a good play. Storm and Bolt. Okay, well you can just get a really good totem. That works.
Yeah. Well, then bring it up to 2, like that's not that easy to actually clear. And now he's drawing cards as well.
I think it's time to let a big game loose. Oh no, you have to hero ability if you swipe and you go for lethal next turn.
Yeah, that's actually...
Do you risk it here?
The swipe?
Do you get the opponent to 14?
Yeah.
You think so? It's not going to work. I mean, he has Argus and Elekir.
But if you look at this board, Argus isn't that good. Because you have 2 big game hunters. So as long as it's not like a... I mean...
Yeah, I mean, you kill the Fire Elemental for free, but then the issue with that is... Like, you give him another card because you don't kill the Mana Tide. So it's not really free anymore.
Yeah.
This is a really tough turn.
It is, because you really can go either way. Pretty sure I swipe though. Because you can actually swipe and then hero power this guy as well.
For the wild.
Oh, we're just going to face. Well, that does bring him down to 14. If there's no taunt, that's it.
Oh, there is a taunt. That's the main issue. Oh my. Do you see how much damage that is? The turn after this one, they're going to be on 9 mana, so they can Elekir, Rockbiter, and preemptively drop a Flame Tongue Totem. That's, what is that, 16?
Yeah, but the Flame Tongue Totem can't come out same turn, right? Oh, well, yeah, it can come out now.
Yeah. I mean, if you Argus the Elemental in big game range, I mean, you might as well pump it up some more.
Yeah, I like it. And that brings him low already. That's like a 2-turn lethal.
Yep.
Shaman can be crazy like that.
I think this is like the easiest play ever.
Ever?
Ever.
That's pretty easy then.
Yeah. I'm just awaiting the reaction of Clarity Gaming. I expect some hands will rise above head level, at least on one of them.
All right, let's see. Will he do it?
I'm not really sure what they're discussing. Maybe they don't want to lose their elemental, they just want to totem Argus. I don't think that's the correct play at all.
What to do?
Like this turn you can hit for 8 plus 4. You can do 12, so you can get them to 18. And that's lethal next turn. regardless if they armor up or not.
Yeah, well, that's kind of crazy. Huh. I mean, they would just have to get taunts out. I guess they could Cenarius and get a couple little guys, but
Yep.
that is a very temporary fix.
Yeah.
Thing is, Shaman is actually...
Yep, that's the
Yeah.
spot you put it in. You Argus the other side.
Mm-hmm. Well, this means... No, whoa! That means no Argus.
What just happened?
Yeah, I'm not sure. This is really weird. Oh, he wants it on totems, but this is like a missed point of damage if he does this. Oh wait, no, it's not. I'm sorry.
It's not a missed point of damage. It's just you don't have lethal anymore, I think. Do you?
Yeah, you do. 20. Wait.
6
20.
plus the. Oh yeah, it is
Yeah.
still lethal. It's usually lethal.
Well, I'm sure they're very happy they get to use that big game hunter. Not really going to do that much though. Yeah, playing this guy as a taunt is... Oh.
It's a good play.
Yeah. Now the lethal's on, right?
Yep.
So it's like 6 times 2 plus 3. It's 15.
You have to play Alakir here. You have to do that so you have a taunt up. Or
I think you do play Alakir here. Pretty sure.
I mean, Lightning Storm might do some work here.
Yeah, you could go like Totem Lightning Storm. And I mean, you have 2 of them, but you obviously don't want to use that second one. Not quite the right totem.
That's actually a perfect totem.
Also, was a spell power that kills both these free.
Oh, I killed both of them for free anyway.
That is true. I cannot deny that, Crip.
The Lightning Storm makes it so you can't Rock Biter next turn. You might choose to Rock Biter this turn. Let's calculate the damage. It's going to be 10 plus 7. Oh no, it's easy lethal. There's no point to waste a Rock Biter. Absolutely none. I can't even believe they're thinking about it.
Oh, wow. You know what's kind of weird is normally we look at the ace match and because 4 people are playing,
Yeah.
it's generally like perfect games. But I'm not sure that's the case here.
Yeah,
Maybe a bit of fatigue.
No, I don't think that was the case at all.
Yeah. Well, it's time for the combo. Not for the killing blow though, as you'd like.
No, but he does save himself. Because the Rock Biter is no longer there to be used on Alakir.
Well, the empty board. Azure Drake, nice draw at this point.
The thing is, some of these matches have ended so crazy that... Oh, that's pretty good actually. I was going to say that it's possible that people might do the double up on the combos I've seen in the past.
Yeah, that is true. That's like something you really don't want in most of these Druid decks. And in a deck that has 2 big game hunters, do you really do that? No.
Come on.
There's no way, Crip.
Alright, well, this looks pretty grim for clarity.
Well, there's not even a good move here. What do you do? Cenarius with a couple little taunts? They're just gonna die.
Yeah, be my draw to swipe.
I
No, it
must
still sucks.
safeguard the land. For the wild.
Well, at least he does clear one of these wolves for now. Probably the best play there. He's got to develop this board as we see him doing.
Let's see. You can't kill him this turn. You could if you had... Oh no, you can't have the Rock Biter because you did the wolves last turn. I think you just put up some more taunts. Gadgets and Feral Spirit. Taunt it up.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, the Druid doesn't have any AoE really. At least none that people would play.
I mean, even if you do, the Azure Drake's at 2 life.
Yeah, you know what? The more I think about it, that's I like your play. But looks like they're actually considering putting out Alakir.
Yeah, they can clear the board with Alakir instead of the more passive play. So I don't think that's bad either.
Well, I just like the card draw off the Gadget's on. You know, he's a kind of a threat out there, especially when your opponent's at such low life.
You might be thinking of the Lightning Storm play, which is active, and you still draw a card, but you don't end with a taunt on your side at the end of the turn.
Yeah, and that can be dangerous. Well, you know, in this case, obviously, they're not going to be playing the double combo, and they've already used 1/2 of it.
Oh, they used an entire combo. They said
well, 1/2 of a double combo, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Which,
so even
of
if
course,
they had double, it'd just be super unlikely.
Yeah, with 2 cards in hand, what are the odds of that? It's like 0, basically.
Alright, good play.
Not a lot going on.
I can see.
Yep.
And that is going to be that.
Well, Shaman seems to have worked quite decisively, but cards turned out a little bit different if the taunts weren't there. Would have went the other way around.
Yeah, so 1-1.
Let's see how it goes again.
All right, well, I mean, that one was pretty close. Pretty well done. I mean, they got Shaman down to where the combo could have worked, but then taunt after taunt after taunt.
In 2s, actually. Got the Defender, then the Feral, then the Feral.
Yeah.
And
so
then
taunt after taunt after
the
taunt
disappointment
after taunt.
of the Druid.
Yeah, well,
What can you do?
the Druid deck is dead. The double big game hunter Druid deck that has upset ManaGrind so much is gone.
I honestly don't think those big game hunters were going to get much more use than they did.
No. Big game hunters killed 3 minions in 2 games. You cannot ask for more than that. That is way beyond the use that you normally get out of it.
It's true.
Yeah. So?
Well, let's see how the other matches go, most likely without the big game hunters.
Yeah, I would be pretty surprised if they're still using it, but let's see. So they have Warrior and Mage. So this is Shaman. I would definitely say they're going to go for the Mage.
Mage against Shaman. Well, it was your prediction in the Ace match, so I'm not going to go against it.
Yeah, nor should you. Well, we'll see what deck they're going to use right after this quick commercial break.
Mage.
Mage.
We'll be right back with Fight Night. Welcome back to Fight Night.
All right, Crip. This is the moment of truth. Will they choose the Mage deck? Or will they do something completely weird and choose Warrior to go up against Shaman? A deck that generally beats...
I guess we'll have to wait and see just a few seconds.
Because the game is starting.
Oh. Oh, I'm playing pinball. Oh,
okay. Here we go.
Oh, it is Mage. Wow.
Of course it's Mage. What? It's a Shaman deck. Why do you think they have Mage? Mage counters Shaman. God, Crip. I swear.
I bow down to the prediction master Artosis.
That's right.
Well, judging by those cards, it looks like the Shaman will get frozen.
Well, I mean, I don't think they're going to use that right away, right?
Maybe.
But this should be a good counter. And this is actually a deck that I saw Clarity practicing a bit on the very first day here. And they were saying that they were actually practicing it for the Ace match, knowing that they would likely to pick Mage.
Okay.
But this is kind of a new inclusion. Harrison Jones. He's just an MVP today, I guess.
I guess so.
I fight.
The Shaman decks just don't start off very slow, but in the later stages of the game, they tend to get out of control really fast, as we saw in the last match. The thing is, you can't really like explode a mage if they have the block up.
Yeah.
And usually when you can, you have enough mana to where you're probably dead as a shaman.
Fight.
And, you know, just shamans, they basically don't heal at all. Spells
Not
that deal
anymore, at
damage to
least.
them. Yeah.
I missed that power totem.
That totem was awesome. I would get healed 4 or 5 points every game.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
It is when it's just given to you.
Yeah. Well, as of right now, are you an ice block? Yeah.
Doomsayer's actually gonna get value here, I think. I mean, what can you do?
Hex.
Nope. Blood Mage.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow. Oh god, that is a really good, that's a really good Doomsayer.
Yeah.
Wow. That is some value. Look at that.
Yep. The end for 5 creatures.
I wonder if we're going to see a Doomhammer this game and then Harrison Jones just laugh it
That'd
up.
be disgusting.
It would be so gross.
I mean, there's not really anything to do, so just Ice Barrier, I guess.
Yeah.
With Elistraza and 2 Ice Barriers and that much life right now, with a clear board, I think we're gonna see no damage come through until Elistraza.
Yeah, it seems that way. The Shaman start is a little bit too slow. It's not really getting anything done. And the Mage has just been played perfectly so far.
Might see a Frostbolt on the Drake here, but I don't think I'd like that.
Yeah, I mean, with the Ice Barrier up, I don't think it even matters to kill the Drake. It's not a big deal. So?
Cairn.
Yeah.
Easy.
That's the biggest polymorph target I've ever seen, but of course they did mulligan that polymorph, don't have it right now. But at 6 mana they could do things like Blizzard. Freeze these guys down for a bit.
It's a lot of mirror images.
Yeah, 2 in fact.
Well, 4 creatures is what I was referring to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you meant the card itself. I'm like, yeah, I guess, you know. I'm gonna go ahead and play 1. Just save a little bit of life, it looks like. Are we gonna see an Earthshock on a mirror image?
I think it's possible. I think we might see a lightning bolt on a mirror image. Like unbound lightning bolt.
Oh, okay.
For honor.
I think that's actually quite nice. Just to give the 2 minions +1.
Oh, conservative play. Oh well, alright.
Job's done.
It's quite a large board. Especially when Flamestrike turn would be next. So.
I think you're Blizzard here.
Yeah, I mean, you kill the Drake, you slow everything down quite a bit. You do have to stall just a little bit more. Like, when you hit turn 9, things are going to go your way, like, drastically. So, I think that's good. That's a pretty strong play. It's not like you're going to find a better place to play Blizzard, I don't think.
Right.
Not the way this game's going, at least. Oh, and the mirror images actually come out. You know, the thing is, you don't really need to save those because you don't even need Archmage and Antonidas. It's, like, pretty pointless.
You can faceless the Cairn.
It's always a good move.
Yeah.
You could frog the mirror image. Wouldn't that
That
be
would
sick?
accomplish a lot.
Yeah.
You could frog and then Earthshock it to kill it, which would otherwise not die because you don't have.
Yeah, the Earthshock would just make it a 0/1. Don't want that.
Oh, it wouldn't sound.
What if he's playing a Shattered Sun Cleric in this deck?
Okay. think now I might see a bunch of lightning bolts.
Yeah, I mean, if you can bring those guys up, like, I think you need to play one lightning bolt at least. If for no reason other than the fact that there could be a flame strike coming out. A lot of thought being put into the proper move here. And he will go ahead and buff. Oh, it looks like he might do the double lightning bolt. I think saving that's better though. You can just do it next turn if you really want. This is looking not unwinnable for Shaman. Because I'm so afraid about next turn with the Alexstrasza.
Oh.
I love, by the way, that the coin is still in hand.
Yeah. I think you might Frost Nova here.
I wonder.
Developing the block, okay.
Ooh. Alright, do you go faceless? Is there a real point?
Yeah. More creatures. I mean, what's gonna happen to Cairn? Even if they flame strike here.
Oh yeah, then you have 2/4/5s.
I don't even know if the Freeze Mage traditionally plays the flame strike. I don't think it does.
Their version absolutely does not, yeah. The versions that we've seen so far at this set of Fight Nights, neither side had any flame strikes in it.
Okay.
But I think most of the time, you should have like one flame strike in your deck, because it's just a ridiculous card, as you well know from Arena.
Yeah.
I heard that you really like it being common.
Yeah.
That's what people have been saying on the streets.
Yeah, the best part about Flame Strike is when you play like 2 cards, and they're like, oh, okay. And they don't care because they have 3 more. So then when you play 2 cards again, it just happens again. And then a 3rd time. And then when you think it can't happen a 4th time...
It's not possible, right?
It just happens.
How could it happen a 4th time?
The 4th time.
Yeah. Well, another Ice Block does get triggered there.
Ice Barrier.
Ice Barrier, of course. Ice Block is not triggered yet.
Oh,
do you ever faceless a Mana Tide Totem? I love facelessing Pagels. Or I used to. God, that's a pretty scary board.
Yeah. I think you Alexstrasza here. And then... hold on. They have 14 damage the next turn. So the Alexstrasza YOLO play is essentially 1 damage off.
Huh. Yeah. 3, 7, 3, 11. Well, I mean, actually the Alexstrasza, well, they get rid of it obviously with the Hex. But yeah, 7 plus 6 is quite a bit. 13, 2 damage.
And the ping.
And the ping, yeah.
So 1 damage off.
1 damage, yeah. You're right.
Turns out I was right.
Yeah, look at that. It happens every now and then.
Yeah.
Every now and then Crypt says something's true.
It's just the odds, you know. I just put out a lot of things.
Just eventually, yeah. 1,000 Crypts on 1,000 typewriters eventually make a good pastorino.
That's not bad.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. God, Mana Tide Totem when you don't deal with it. Look at the size of this hand. It's just so ridiculous. Alright, so Alexstrasza does in fact come out. Oh, coin ping. Holy crap, he's actually just going to kill him.
Yep.
There's no life gain.
Oh, the game's over.
The game is over.
Yep.
Oh wow! I can't believe like I mentioned about the coin before, and we didn't think of that. But I guess he has to obviously wait till turn 10 to be able to do that. And when you see coin ping, you know what? They're looking at it right now, and they're like, "He just coin pinged me." They have to have 14 damage in hand. Like there's just no other way. Thing is, none of this matters. None of this matters.
Well, we're gonna try to think from their point of view. I think here, and I think
I don't know if someone coin pinged me on turn 10, I just leave. I'm like, all right, that's it. GG. I'm out of here. Looks like they want to proc these ice bolt.
Oh, they want to overload for more damage.
God, those guys are getting big.
For honor.
Well, here's the thing. They have to kill the 8/8, obviously.
Yeah.
Just from their point of view, they have to kill the 8/8.
No, they can hex it.
And they want to see if they can just proc this. Yeah, they can. In fact, they could... Well, no, I guess they can't face this proc it. Because they have 7 minions out already.
That's a 5/7 unbound.
It's big.
Yeah.
It's really big. Mine only get to 3/5 generally.
Yeah.
If they make it to 3/5, though, I did well. Because it lived past the 2/4 phase.
Past the turn that you played it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because generally it doesn't, as I'm sure you know.
The thing is, because he's capped on creatures, he has spare mana. Just suiciding a Drake here. Seems like he's going to do. Doing the Flame Tongue over it. Well, I was going to say that the Flame Tongue makes up for the loss of the Drake or the Yeti, but I don't know if I would have killed them both off.
Would you have done like harm?
No, it's not going to work if it wouldn't have been space. I guess they try to really get them down to 1 life.
Well, some good math there. Yes, they do. But, unfortunately, for this shaman, it is dead. Oh, and the next ice lance didn't even need to coin the hero power.
Ice lance. Misclick. Oh, man.
You know what they should have done is click the other one, done oops, and then ice lance. That would have been the best play. That's what I would have done.
All right, I'm in the clarity corner. You guys are up 2-1. Now, the mage was the last pick for you guys, but it seemed to have done really well, especially since it looks somewhat familiar. Can you talk to me about the creations of this mage deck?
So it's actually Reels' mage deck, pretty much, plus or minus a few different cards. I actually played this deck a lot on ladder the past few days, while I was in Germany. And I went 15-0 with it, and I'm like, we're playing this in the ace match. It's like I was practicing it against my teammates, finding out what it beats, and we tried to develop a ban and pick phase where they would, we would kind of make them pick the classes it's good against, and I think it worked out really well.
Also, basically, ManaGrind played into your hands once again.
Yeah, we actually were thinking about picking second even if we won the flip, so when they decided to pick first, I was really happy.
All right, well, things seem to be working out pretty good. Now they're down to their last class, it's a Paladin, and we haven't really seen Mage vs. Paladin since, I guess, the long time ago before the nerfs to Mage. What do you feel about this matchup so far?
Well, we don't really have any idea what Paladin deck it is, so it could be really good, could be really bad, but I think we have a good chance in the series.
Close it out 4-1.
Yeah, we will.
All right, well, good luck. All right, ManaGrind, so you've had some interesting deck titles. This one is called Better Than Mage. Is that actually true, Heroes?
I mean, we're going to find out. They're running the freeze control deck. It's not very common. It's good at what it's good against, and it's not very good against things that are prepared for it. And hopefully this will take it down pretty easily.
All right, and you guys don't want to go down 1-4 because that's just it feels like it's a one-sided. Even though the week's been pretty close, that's not the way to close it out, right? 1-4.
Yeah, a lot of the matches have been ridiculously close or, come right down to the wire or, been top deck after top deck by one player or another. And, we sort of got the short end of the stick on that. And we still want to, come out with as many wins as possible. And we're hoping this is not the end just yet.
Well, I have a feeling it's not, so good luck.
Thank you.
Coin ping. That is how to wrap up that game. Save the coin until turn 10. Play Alex Straza, plus coin out the ping.
They're really proud of that play.
Yeah.
And
they should be.
I think they were a little bit too proud because the RNG gods decided to give them an Ice Lance just in case.
Yeah. Just in case they mess that up.
Yeah.
But that was a good finish there. The
As you
deck
predicted,
performed very well.
Yeah. The mage beats out the shaman, especially in this case with the Alistraza and a lot of freezing.
Yeah. And this means that it is now time for that paladin deck to come out.
Yeah. And I was saying, might be based on how many holy lights are in the deck, and you didn't quite share the opinion. You don't like the holy lights?
Holy Light is really good in any format, like any metagame that has a good amount of burn. So, I mean, if they have Holy Lights, it's going to be pretty great.
I kind of take the embarrassing approach to this, where, you just kind of ladder up and you play against the paladin, you're playing, the deck you think's like the best ever. And then you realize your opponent actually has Holy Light, and you lose because of it.
Yeah.
And you just feel so bad. And it's that
losing
feeling,
to heal cards is the worst feeling.
It's that feeling that I hope we can plague Clarity Gaming with, at least before they take it in the next round.
Okay, so we'll see how many Holy Lights they have after this commercial break.
Stay tuned for more Fight Night.